And this guy then decides to throw this little girl like she's a little basketball, like, come. One Piece. This series begins when Pirate King Goldie Roger gives a speech announcing his treasure, the One Piece, is there for the taking after his execution was complete. This inspired millions of young pirates to embark on an adventure to find the great treasure and become the Pirate King. The story of our beloved protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy, begins with him stabbing himself in the eye to prove he was brave enough to Shanks so he could join his crew. But obviously we know this never ended up happening because Luffy was too young. Shanks would often tease Luffy and this would piss him off, and this led to him eating whatever he'd find around him, and this eventually led to him eating the devil fruit, Gomu Gomu no Mi, which gave him rubber abilities. Eating this devil fruit meant that Luffy would lose his ability to swim, and this was really important as a pirate because they're out at sea at all times. After this, Luffy and Shanks are interrupted by this scary man with the highest bounty at the time. This guy absolutely embarrassed Shanks as well, and Luffy was having none of it, so he confronted the bandits themselves. So this led to Shanks taking it serious this time and helping out Luffy. Being angry that he was outnumbered, the mountain bandit decided to kidnap Luffy and threw him into the sea where he knew he couldn't swim, but his plan of killing the young child backfired after a Sea King appeared out of nowhere and ate him whole. But this is One Piece, the drama doesn't just end there. The Sea King set his sights on Luffy where he was about to eat him too, but at the last moment he was rescued by Shanks. And Shanks, being the cool guy he is, he decided to sacrifice his arm to save Luffy, even though he didn't need to do that. He was obviously much stronger than the Sea King. He could have defeated him. As we can see here, he literally defeats him with a blink of an eye. And in some people's eyes, this can be seen as a test for Luffy to show him that the sea was no joke. So this sacrifice might have been worthwhile for Luffy's future. Now, this kind act from Shanks really inspired Luffy, and Shanks passed on his hat to Luffy so he could take on his own journey without the need of Shanks in the future.
10 years later.
Ready to begin his journey, Luffy hopped on a little fishing boat where he would set out to find crewmates, but would quickly find himself stuck in a whirlpool where he hopped in a barrel really quickly and was captured by pirates. Now, Luffy being the guy he is, he's having none of this, so he just slams these guys. Their captain, Alvida, absolutely gets destroyed by Luffy. Obviously, this is introduction to the character, so this shouldn't be much of a test anyways. Luffy meets this little guy named Kobe, and he's absolutely stunned by Luffy's power, so he asks Luffy to help him become a marine. While they're trying to do that, obviously we meet Roronoa Zoro, and this guy is like, come on, why would you let a guy like Helmeppo starve you for 30 days when you're so much stronger? You're stronger than Axe Hand Morgan. Like, come on, bro. It doesn't matter, just slam him already. And this guy then decides to throw this little girl like she's a little basketball. Like, come on, what are you even doing? If it wasn't for Luffy, she was dead. Now, obviously, Luffy's not here to play games, so this guy runs straight into the battle and absolutely slams Axe Hand Morgan. This guy's not here to play games. Didn't even give Zoro a chance. But this is the Marines though, and One Piece don't want the Marines to look really weak off the bat, so they give this guy some sort of resistance, even though he's really weak. Luffy could really won this fight in like 1 or 2 punches. What really annoyed me about this fight though was every 2 seconds it would pan over to Kobe where he was crying about, oh my gosh, Luffy, you can't beat this guy, whatever. Like, come on bro, have some faith. You've seen him slam Alvida. After Axe Hand Morgan was defeated, we see how much of a bully Luffy is. He just slams Kobe around for no reason, but to prove a little point. Like, bro, you do all of this anyways just to be a troll boy. NANI? But we get to see a nice peaceful ending where Luffy and Zoro are sent off by the Marines and begin their journey on finding the next crewmate. There we have it though, guys. I'm going to leave the video here, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe, and for part 2 we're going to be doing Orange Tanner Brush here.